What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Wheeler's Minis and another episode of Working the Foundry, where I character create a character on Eldritch Foundry's website and character creator. Super looking forward to this year, first video of 2025, which I'm super excited about. This is going to be probably the layout moving forward. I'm going to be doing a video of it and then releasing it usually the first Wednesday of the month. I will let you know if that changes, if there's anything on my socials, so be sure to follow me there to see if anything has changed. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into it. Same usual setup. I'm going to roll for it until we run out of things, which we probably will at some point this year. And then as soon as that's done, we will just kind of reset everything and start rolling again. And if this starts getting more and more traction, I'll open it back up to streams, and then you all can help me figure it out in regards to helping me create a character and things like that. But yeah, super looking forward to this, super excited about this and the new ventures moving forward. If you haven't heard on the stream yesterday, I've got a lot of stuff coming up this year. Be sure again to follow me and wait for the video to come out on VOD to check out all the cool things that are coming up this year. Super excited. Thank you so much for joining. This is just for the first one of the year. I promise next time it'll be a little bit less for the opening, but without further ado, let's get into creating a character. All right, we are back. So how I've been doing this in the past few renditions of this is I will roll for a race or species, I will roll for a class, and then I will roll for a subclass. And that's been honestly a lot of fun, so I'm going to stick with that. I actually have a little checklist next to me this time, so I don't have to look for things. But as per usual, anything that we've already done is off the list. So if you haven't watched the VODs of the previous characters that I've done, please do. They were a lot of fun. So far, we've done a Furbolg Warlock, a Goliath Druid, a Tabaxi Blood Hunter, and a Warforged Cleric. Which if you haven't seen those videos, please check them out. They're a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun painting them. I've tried different renditions and different styles of painting on each one, and it's been honestly a lot of fun. So be sure to check those out, and without further ado, we'll go into this. So those four are off, and then Alien is off as well because I don't tend to do sci-fi stuff. So we've got Elf is 1, Dragonspawn is 2, Half Ogre, Dwarf, and so on and so forth. I'm just going to roll. I think there should be about 20 options left. So I'm just going to roll and we'll see what we get. 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. A dwarf. That's fun. I have not gotten a dwarf yet. So we'll do... We did done 2 femme-body characters and 2... a mask body character and I would say a non-binary character as a Warforged. So we'll go with the masculine bodied dwarf for this, and then we will roll to see what we're getting as a class. Whoop. 5. Paladin. That actually fits really well. All right, and then for Paladin, we're going to go to the 2014 rules because there are more subclasses in the 2014 rules than there are of anything else. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm counting too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 12. Cool. We'll just roll D12 again then. 3. Encourage their companions. We already did kind of a companion one last time because we did a keep it there. Roll again. 8. With a vengeance. I love that. Alright, so this is our Oath of Vengeance Paladin. Let's find a name using a name generator. All right, so just looking at some till I find one that I like, which is really the way things go. Honestly, the last name's the biggest one. find a last name. First name usually comes to me pretty quickly. But he's a paladin, so I want him to have... Oh, goodness. An Oath of Vengeance paladin. I want him to have an interesting last name. Okay, I think I found a last name. Alright, I got it. So his name is Baernar. Oops, spelled that wrong. Baernar Blackhandle. Save real quick. So this is Baernar Blackhandle, our Dwarf Oath of Vengeance Paladin. Don't think I'm going to make him an amputee in any way. Give him a ruler. Definitely a smaller character. Make him for sure. Make him beefy as hell. Short, stocky, beefy. Give him more of a belly. Give him some leg mass. No tail, no wings. Alright. I do like the hair he has. The Viking hair. It's very reminiscent of of dwarfs. I'm trying to figure out what would be best for him. Or I can make him bald. You know, I don't do a lot of bald characters, so maybe I will do that. I'll make him a dwarf, a bald dwarf. No, I will give him hair. Honestly, I kind of like the Viking hair, so I think that's what I'm going to go with. I like the bushy eyebrows, but I might go with the full ones. Let me see what the bushy. I'll go with the full eyebrows. The eyes are going to be fine. The ears will be fine as well. Like his ears. I love the beard. He's got a cooler option. I like this full beard. Yeah, I think this one looks better. I kind of want him to be a traditional dwarf, so... Alright, and he's an Oath of Vengeance, so he's going to be... Ooh. Just going to make him look a little angry. Gonna cover up his eyes so much, just gonna make it so much harder on me to paint them, but that's fine, honestly. You can't really see the jaw too much, so honestly I think that's good on his face. Alright, and now for his armor. Already done the ruined gorget. really see too much on those just because of his beard. I do like the warm collar, but honestly, let's see if I can find it. It's just everything's gonna be covered. I think I'll go without a courgette for now. And then for shoulders, we definitely want to put some pauldrons or spalders on him. Paladins tend to wear full armor. Definitely want him to have metal armor. Let's see. I like the half plate look, so I think I'm gonna go with this. For the hands, I definitely want to give him some armored hands as well. I do like those Grim Gauntlets. Let me see if there's anything else though that would work well. No, I think the Grim Gauntlets are the best because it shows off a little bit of skin, which is kind of what I wanted. All right, and pantaloons. We've got, I want armored pants or just armor. I don't mind that look. That doesn't look too bad. Let me see if there's anything else though that I can find that fits well. No, I don't like that. Alright, I kind of like that look so far. And do variation boots. The boots, I think we're gonna go with War Priest boots because those look pretty good. Could be a tattered cloak. Looks kind of like Odin with that. No, I do like the tattered cloak though. I think it goes really well with the idea of the Oath of Vengeance Paladin. That's why he looks so angry. But yeah. And then for weapon, no. So last time we did a Morning Star. This time I think I'd like to do an axe. I know that's very somewhat typical of a dwarf, but I think it'll look good. So I want to give him an axe that definitely has a that I can make a, like, do a black handle for, to kind of give him that. That's actually a cool thing. That I can paint black to really help show off like his name. So I kind of like this one. See if the hand axes are better. Actually, I like this one, I think. And those can be like teeth and stuff. And I think it goes really well with the idea. All right, and then he's a paladin, so having him have a shield probably. Solemn commitment to punish those grievous sin. Actually, no. He is like Vow of Enmity is a good one. Yeah, I like the idea that he. He double hand this axe, and that's his like, oh hell yeah, I love that. That or one hand and then like smoke coming out of the other. Yeah, no mercy. And so the cruel war axe actually works really well. The cruel axe, yeah. We'll double hand that. I would say no back items, but maybe some side items. Trying to think about what he would have on his side, if anything. Maybe a potion? I don't think that's a bad thing for him to have. The issue is it just doesn't fit with the pants. So I might need to go back and change the pants. That doesn't look the worst. And it still goes with like the half plate and things. And it has a belt, so the actual items on the side look like they fit. So I might go with that. Alright, so that's for side items. And now we get to work on the pose. I don't mind this high strike one. I just got to make sure that the items kind of can come out and be shown. And I can change the pose a little bit too. That way it actually shows off the beard a little bit. So I can paint that. Alright, body. Honestly, the body's fine, but the weapon I need to be a little bit more twisted like that. The cape. Always the fun part, trying to make it look like it fits. And I think that's fine. I like the idea of the tattered cloak, but I think the short cape might be easier to work with just because if I want, I can always drill some holes into it, change it. All right, let's try that. And I can always just mess with the stuff a little bit. Just a little bit of a twist out. Alright, that looks good. Body looks good. Just a little bit. So it looks like he knows what he's doing. Alright, I like that. I will move this out a little bit. I think that's out enough to where I can see it and understand what it is. It's just like I want to make sure that it's not melding into him too much. I wish there was a way I could just pull it out a little bit, but I can't pull it out more than that, unfortunately. That's just scaling it. That's not moving it per se. Short. Doesn't need to be like that. did it like that, I suppose it'd be better. Because at least I can, it makes sense. At least a little bit. Actually, I may just get rid of it because it's just not. Or I'll put it on the other head. Because I definitely wanted to have a get rid of it. And instead of that, I will put potion on that side. And that way, at least it looks a little bit better. And then let's try the clerical pouch on the. That's. Yeah, we're not going to do anything. But I do want to do a potion. So we're going to put a potion on that side. And then we're going to pose it in a way that makes sense. Like that. All right, I think that's probably about as good as we're gonna get it. But I just wanted to do a potion. I thought it would look good. All right, so for the base, Insect Tomb, perhaps. That unfortunately is where it's at. So, all right, I think that's it. I think this is Baernar Blackhandle. So now what I'm gonna do is first save it, and then we're going to paint him in the color generator, which is still in alpha. So if there's any issues with it, just cut some slack. But we're gonna color him, and that should be it. His eyes, they don't have an eye thing yet, but it's on the docket. I do know that for sure. So we got the magic potion in there, and then you can kind of come through and do different brushes and different hardnesses and things like that. But yeah, this is again, it's still in alpha, so there's definitely some things that aren't perfect on it. but honestly, it's not too bad, and it gives you a good idea of what it's going to look like. Again, some of the stuff, the pieces kind of come through some of the other assets, and that's also being worked on, and I'm going to let them know as well. But yeah, so this is our good old boy Baernar Blackhandle. Yeah, here's our guy, and we'll do picture of him. But yeah, that's our characters, so I'm going to go ahead and finish it here. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. If you're watching this on YouTube, which you should be, please subscribe to the channel. It'd mean the world to me. Hopefully you enjoyed this rendition of work in the Foundry, and I'm excited to get this guy printed out and painted. Probably, honestly, if you're seeing this on Wednesday, maybe tomorrow. So be sure to check that out. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. But until next time, I will keep making these characters. And if you wouldn't mind, in the show notes below, checking out Eldritch Foundry and my affiliate link, I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, Baernar Blackhandle will be painted soon, and you guys will see all his glorious goodness on the Twitch stream. So again, thank you so much for joining, and I will see you guys next time.